아리어동호 세비스 두머
Hi. Hi. It's me. It's me, guys. Did you believe it? Hi. Look over the wasp and say ooh stuff with alright, well yep. I'm leaving now. Okay, bye Seb, bye. Didn't want you here anyways. Stinko, hi child. Pet the bee. No, that's a wasp. Don't confuse the wasp and the bee. Silly mistake. Oh yeah. I need to fix my schedule. I need to fix my sleeping schedule so bad. I can't just wake up every day and then start streaming. Like almost immediately. It's not healthy. Also, it's not healthy to wake up this late anyways. It's like 7 PM. Well, I woke up at like 6 PM. I'm talking about an IRLB, don't worry. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hey, Calculator, hi! But how do you sleep the day? It's way too hot. I mean, I have a fan. I have a fan that's literally like constantly like on. I never turn it off like ever, except in the winter, obviously, but summer it just stays on like 24/7. I never turn it off. I only turn it higher or lower. Without the fan, my room feels like heavy. It feels like I'm melting. It feels like I'm heavy. It feels like it just feels really bad. Are fans good? Are fans like really bad for the environment? What's the... Hey, at least it's not like an... What's the worst thing for the environment you can put as an air conditioner? There's like a lot of things that could make your room colder. What's the worst thing for the environment? Personally, I have my air conditioning even on 16 on winter. Oh wow. My room is what it would feel like putting a sauna in a greenhouse. Probably a nuclear cooler Lamau. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I have a nuclear cooler in my room right now. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job keeping me safe. Oh my god, in the future maybe, you know, maybe in the future when global warming hits hard and the only way to survive is to have a nuclear cooler. You know. Okay, well, today we're gonna play a game I have no fucking idea. By the way, I just looked through my Epic Games list and I was like, oh yeah, this one looks funny. I have no idea what this game is. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Good evening once again.
Good evening once again.
Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate. but yeah, God. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But how have you guys been? How was your day going, everyone? Kukulita, Fleesh, Child, Seb, Jacob, maybe if Jacob just always throws $5 at me and then just runs away. Like always. But it's nice. Thank you, Jacob. You're a very nice person. Well, should I just open the game? I should have probably opened the game before I streamed, didn't I? What if I opened it? Oh my god! Why was it so loud? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be playing Ark while I watch you, RSV, but it's be entertaining, stupid dear. Okay, Seb. Okay, I'll open the game. My game crashed. Gonna go into hibernation. Dude, Ark is crazy. I didn't even think about like downloading it because it's, by the way, it's free right now. Is it still free? If you do not know, wait, let me check. Ark. Yeah, it's still free. If anyone wants, Ark is still free. So I didn't even consider like downloading it, even though it was free. I looked at how much it's like on your computer. It's 120 gigabytes. What? How did we get to 120 gigabytes for like a single game? Okay. I'm enjoying this feature too much. I can see that. Like it's so garbage when it's 2 FPS with 0 mods. Yeah, it's like 100 and something gigabytes, 2 FPS. It just, I don't know. Ark is a massive game if you don't have a big amount of space. It's the only game you can use. Yeah, some people only have 100 gigabytes. Some people can't even download this game even if they empty their computer. Like, literally. Ark is like a crazy big game. It's actually insane. Oh, hey, Cairo, hi! I get a stable 50 FPS with 70 mods with the setup I have. Wait, so you get 2 FPS with 0 mods, but 50 FPS with 70 mods. Is that right? Am I getting this right? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, wait, I should really check if the game actually works. Like the game I'm gonna play. Hi, Cairo, hope you're having a good day. Let's see. I'm gonna really hope it's gonna open. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be. Are you kidding me? Okay, enough knocking in my ears, please. Stop! Okay. So, apparently, Epic Games... Oh boy, I don't even know. I didn't download the game. Apparently... apparently, if you downloaded 10% of the game and then paused, Epic Games will just count that as one of your installed games. Alright, that's it for me. I have had my trolling. Bye bye! Bye bye! And I am screaming. What happened in the... Bye bye! What happened in the Apex trailer? I say 2 FPS is an exaggerations because you don't fix your settings to work for a PC, then it won't work. Okay. Like, why? May I ask? This is like another thing to hate. Oh boy, I'm at the wrong screen again. Wait, I wanna show the thing. I wanna show that it's not working correctly. Okay. See this? See this in the bottom here? This thing? Who in the hell? What am I moving? I moved something. I don't know what I moved. Who in the hell? Look, I only have my installed stuff. See this? I clicked installed. And then it looked like it was playable. It said launch. It said launch like every other game, right? But when I clicked on it, it just turned fucking to pause 10% downloading. What? You kidding me? Okay, well, we will play something else. Ark is very poorly optimized, shitty game devs. The liar. This isn't you can no. I wanted to play ukulele, okay? I promise. The only thing making art for playing is his modders. That's why I'm waiting for Hytale. Bro, today I've just been watching all the Hytale trailers again, just out of I don't know. I just really want to play Hytale so goddamn bad. Hytale will be hot, I bet. I want Hytale so bad, so bad. I want Hytale so bad. You have no idea. I've been waiting for it like at least like 4 years by now. I'm not even kidding. Did you like download the game and then turn off your PC? I don't know what happened, but I don't know why Epic Games thinks that 10% of your game downloaded is enough to be counted as installed. Will my Riot points transfer to Hytale? No. I mean, they didn't transfer into Valorant, did it? Okay, what can I open Stanley Parable? Let's see. Is Stanley Parable openable? Because I will just play the old Stanley Parable. Let's see. Will that work? It's working, I think. When are we playing CSGO? They hit me up then. You never hit me up. Just hit me up, we'll play Counter. I am Jacob. Hit me up, come on. We'll play Counter. Not now though, because my internet sucks. Oh. Wait. Wait, I gotta change the settings. Stanley Parable works. Settings, video. Oh my god, they have... What is this? How do I... Okay. What happened? What is happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Stanley Parable. I need somebody to, I need to change the category now to Stanley Parable. Oh boy. This is working? It is working! The Stanley Parable! It's working! I just wanna play with you, Debbie. Literally anything. Oh, play Star with me right now. Sorry sucks, furry. Then fuck you! Do it yourself. Oh my god. Well, this is Stanley Parable. I guess we're playing that, because the game I wanted to play was lied to me. Oh, thank you! Whoa, Jacob!
Hi, Debbie.
Oh my god. Jacob! You're gonna... You're gonna fund, like... You're basically funding this channel. You and Seb are like people who are like funding this channel. Literally. Wait, the... Stanley Parable. Done. Boy, Dad! I'm gonna make food, I'll be back. Discord moderator, Daddy Handsome... Cheeselets... Jawline hunk of a man, atrockstar.ttv/twitch.com. Is this the deluxe edition or the old one? It's the old one. Jacob, you donated to the wrong person. Do you want them to donate to you? Devi, my favorite streamer. Did I ever play this? Begin the game. Yes. Aha. I see. Well, I don't think I've ever played it. I only watched somebody play it, but I don't know how much I watched of it. I think I watched a little bit of the first one. And I know there's like a thing you can do in the closet. You can stay in the closet for like a really long time. Yo, Devi, yeah, you should really start streaming, Devi. I know you would literally steal like half of my viewers, because half of my viewers for some reason simp for you. And I don't even know why. They just do. They just simp for Devi. For unknown reason. $10 towards my value transformation potion. Huh? Starts. I'm streaming right now. Streaming Ari stream. That's not fair. You can get banned. You could literally get banned for that. I would unfollow A-Truck if Devi started streaming real. Okay, sure. Go ahead, Debbie. Become a streamer. Get your PNG tuber. Get like a cool Counter-Strike knife inspection map and just stream yourself inspecting that knife for 2 hours and a half.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
Is that a Gary's mod model? That is a Gary's mod model.
Through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
It's source, not Gary's mod.
Was happy.
Did you get like offended? It's source, it's not Gary's mod.
Something very peculiar happened.
What's happening?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
I'm horny. Shut up, Sam.
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Wow.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
This is why you never get Twitch partner? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Shocked?
Huh?
Solid. Stanley found himself.
What did I do? Debbie, come on.
And regained his senses. He got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Is the game loud enough, by the way? I hope the game is loud enough. Wait, let me just read the chat. You guys wrote a lot in that thing. I'll have to set it up by the end of July. Okay, sure. Devi buy night box. How much money? It's source 427. 427. 47. I did not say 47. Simply Parable was a Gary's mod. I knew it. Not Gary's mod. It's not even a Gary's mod model. It is though. Mod on a mod with a mod in a game. This is where you moderate your chat, damn it. Do you know how many 13-year-olds are here right now? I actually don't think there are any 13-year-olds right now. Yeah, Debbie's cursing. Can you mute him for 10 minutes? I'm getting scared of him. I am 13! Whoa, why is moving the mouse feels really weird. Can I... Mouse sensitivity? I guess I'll make it higher? Acceleration? What is it? Mouse acceleration? Acceleration amount? Wait, enable. What is this? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, this is not what I expected. I am 12, I'm leaving. I looked into the game setting for the first time, I guess. No, I changed the resolution before I started. What is this? Let me lower the sensitivity. What is this acceleration thing? What does this mean? It's still so high. Okay, I think it's the acceleration that makes it really high. Okay, disable this. I'll get it right. I'll get it right. I got it. I promise. Okay, this is good. I looked into a game's. Yeah, sorry. You close your door and stay inside. Good ending. Oh, I can?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
Yeah.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
My nose stuck.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yeah.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Yeah.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Can I
Stanley
starve?
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer
What happens if I
had
just...
to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure,
Oh my god.
any doubt,
Thank you.
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be be spoken to. He will be...
Can you turn on caption? Yeah, good idea, good idea, good idea. Extras? No. Keyboard video? Advanced? Where is it? Where are captions? I do want captions. Audio. Closed. Full captions. There you go. Oh, suspicious users monitored by? What? Why is Jacob a suspicious user now? It tells me that Jacob is a suspicious user. Well, I'll show you the goods, I guess. I'm not sure why you're suspicious though. Are you sus? Well, I don't know if anyone else can see it. Well, here's the beans. See this? This is, I knew there was something up with Jacob. Okay, this is the bean. This is the other bean. They are precious. Hi. Okay. I'm interested. Why is Jacob suspicious? But you can hear the narrators over the silly. Okay, I'm sorry. I just turned it on. Stupid face. Because I donate too much to people, maybe.
Told
So-
what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
What? But I turned on caption. Look, full captions. English. I guess next time I will speak, it will have it.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What? Was that an ending? Was that an ending?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the
Okay,
pressure.
there you go. There's
What if he had to make a
subtitles.
decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except...
I can change my mind.
Thing to do next for himself is to nothing will hurt me.
Can I do something in here?
In here I can be happy forever.
Gonna play Fortnite with Shaggy Horns. Bye
Stanley
bye.
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Soon.
Very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Here it
Here it
comes.
comes.
So is this ending just Stanley dying in the office, like from starvation or something? Or staying there forever? Okay, I'll go out, I guess. I am back is doing inappropriate things. Impropriate things.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as
Yeah.
soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Yeah. Wow. Is it raining outside? It kind of sounds nice. I think. How interactable is this? Can I click on stuff? Oh! What does this say? Oh. Well, I turned it off. I did something right. Or wrong, I don't know. Try jumping out of a window. You cannot jump in this game. But every time I click spacebar, the game freezes. Like, look, no freeze. Spacebar. Achievement unlock, you can't jump. Oh, you can climb. I can't even climb. Oh, I can crouch. Ah. How do you climb? Are you sure you can climb? I don't think you can. But the music is very interesting. Gotta be clever about it. You sure? Ah! Whoa! I did something! Okay, you can climb the chairs. Can I use this chair? No. It's only this chair that I can climb. Okay. Please? I wanna jump out! Oh! Whoa!
At
Where-
first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
That's
into the
pretty
nature
funny.
of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah!
Take a minute just to drink it all in.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? This whole game takes
Now I do want to do that.
what if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue.
Continue?
First playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Thank you.
If the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much, I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I am out. Have a nice stream, friend. Okay, bye, Jacob. I listened to Loco Pip's stream VODs in school today. Very enjoyable. Also, love your role playing. Fun is precious. Aww. Thank you. That makes me really happy to hear. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate Twisted. Okay, I literally cannot do anything, and this is like a small room of this is like a box for a room. Okay, I'll restart. Begin the game again? Okay, I'll click begin the game again, I guess. No other choice. And I want this time I'm gonna click yes.
Everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Hi.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
Yeah.
Until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural.
This is so
narrative
bright, my
tropes.
eyes are dying.
So, now
Like, actually, I feel like I am going to die. I'm actually going to
take a
die
minute
here.
just to drink it all in.
Just look at how I look right now.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Wow.
So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable,
Miserable
as
as
possible and see
possible?
how long you can maintain.
Oh my god. No.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
I mean,
The truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
gang.
Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Okay.
Did it all day in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function. Why he's in this parable. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
What? Okay, wow.
You too.
This is getting personal now, narrator. Is this just on a loop? I think this is just on a loop forever. I'm in a white screen looking at two windows. Those two windows are the only thing left for me to like see any shape of like where am I? Okay, fine, I'm restarting, god damn it. Fine, you win. Okay. I'm going out now.
Was I sitting
I'm
there?
not gonna
Stanley wondered to himself.
I'm not gonna listen to you anymore though, because you're rude. Oh, Sheeper!
All my senses were turned.
Hi, Sheeper! Hi! Friend! Hi, Sheeper! How was your stream? How are you? Wait, Stash, shout out, Sheeper! Bang! Follow Sheeper for fanboy playing Elite Sniper Elite 5. Fanboy Sheep. They're a fanboy sheep. I grab food. Love you. Okay, bye! Have a good food stuff thing. Hopefully you had a nice stream like I think you would have. English, yeah. Bye. Closed it. Oh wait, can I close all the do I get like a secret ending for closing all the computers? People who don't close their computer, SMH. You guys know that like leaving your Huh? Input how do I do more input? What is the input? I'm clicking all the buttons, E doesn't work anymore. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm playing the normal Stanley Parable, by the way. This is not the new one. It's like, oh, what's this? Everyone wants to see the new one? Okay, here's the old one. Hey, it's good enough, right? It's basically the same, right? It's only like a few more endings in the new one. I hate Mondays. Same. Hey, wait, oh no, it's not a Monday now. I mean, Monday yesterday was actually really nice. I really enjoyed yesterday. It was quite nice. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did say that I don't want to listen to the narrator anymore because he was rude to me in the door ending and at the window ending, but I bet, okay, the thing is, I bet everyone who played this ever always went to like the right when he said that. I bet. So that's why I'm going to the left, because I bet everyone went to the right. Because it's like, oh, look at me, I'm like quirky, I'm going the wrong way. You know, I'm going the way it wasn't, you're not supposed to go, I'm so cool. So I'm gonna go here, because I bet nobody actually went here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Yo, okay, this is the only thing. Am I right? Lasagne. Am I right? This is one of the only things I saw about this game. There's an ending for staying in the closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I mean, this is a pretty cool closet, just saying.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Is that the engineer's thing? That looks like
Baffling
the
that
same.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
That looks like
closet.
the.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. Hey, as it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. Okay. I doesn't.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm looking at the
Give me some
tools.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm looking at the tools, narrator. Let me look at the tools. I'm just judging the tools here. I just want to look at them.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yes.
Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Have you never heard of feeling, like the feel episodes? This is like a feel episode. This is the episode.
Somehow its own branching path. Maybe your friend will say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." Your friend is fine as concerned.
Did you get your broom closet ending? Yeah,
Stanley
broom.
was fat and ugly and really stupid.
Oh my
He
god.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Wow.
With drug
I got
money.
burger.
Also,
Okay.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What? Okay, that's a bit impolite, Stan. That's a bit impolite.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
You're dead? I am clearly moving.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in
You
a
think?
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby.
Also, why am I
so that
looking
you
up
ensure
like he's
that your
talking
body
from
is
up
taken
there?
care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Yeah, it happens to all of
Remove
us.
their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video games.
Bro, I just want to look at the tools.
The commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Okay, wait.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. Sheeper, hi, how are you? How was your stream? What's happening? How's the burger? How are you? How is life going? I wanted to speak, but the narrator didn't stop talking for like 2 minutes. Also, I just wanted to point out, I don't think those tools can exist. Like, what is like, this one is used for nails, right? This one is also used for nails. Why? How come you need both of them? Like, this one is so much bigger, but like, they do the same thing, I think. Staring at your face brings joy. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Sheeper. Sheeper, I know I'm like, I know when we played the COD last time, you think I'm really... It's like, I remember you saying, Seb, I don't know how to approach Aatrox, and I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know how you approach me either, I'm gonna be honest. But like, I don't know, I feel like I'm approachable, but at the same time you were like, I don't know how to approach him. But, like, I'm sorry. You know? Do you feel like I'm not approachable, Sheeper? This is a genuine question. Okay, let's act like I'm a different person. I open the door.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
A fish? A fungus?
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
No, he sounds so sad. I don't know how to speak to cuties. I get all flustered. Ah, okay, I see. That makes sense. Anything else if I go in and out? I wonder, will anything happen if I stay here for like a few minutes? Probably not. I think we should play something cheaper. This one, like, you know, something. What do you play other than zombies? I wanna know. Probably nothing. I think nothing will happen if I just stay here. Did you get the broom closet ending? Hand holding simulator. I don't think that's a game. Also, it's not 2023 yet, so you'll have to wait a bit.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, now I can change directions, because, okay, everyone goes to the right at the start, because he says to go to the left, but now, I bet people who go, to the left will go fully, like, with the narrator, but I'm gonna go only a bit against the narrator. Whoa, what is this place? This got, like, really scary looking all of a sudden. There's no jump scares in this game, right? Just making sure. I get scared very easily.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Wait, what?
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Why is this
He thought to
repeating?
himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
These are the same 3 rooms.
It made any logical sense.
Yeah.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't
Dreaming?
found words for it.
Dreaming?
I'm dreaming!
I knew it!
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say, I know there's a game that these people made.
To himself,
I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Before Stanley Parable, and apparently it's like really, really good. And like nobody played it, but apparently it's also like really good.
up soon. I'll have to go.
And it's the same format as this, kinda.
Pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh wow, I am dreaming.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
Maybe I'm just
entered
God.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly
In a
strange.
different microphone as well.
Dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Whoa.
Now hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
I mean, it could
If the
still be
voice
a
not seen
dream.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago, how else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He
What
would
is
prove
happening?
that he was in control. That
Okay.
This was a dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna prove it
So he
somehow.
closed his eyes gently,
Oh,
and he invited himself to wake up.
okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment and my wife
And my job.
All I want is my life.
I have a
exactly
wife?
the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Why is this so depressing? What's happening?
Okay.
Hello? Is this gonna be like an end? Oh, no, nothing. Nothing happened. Am I gonna panic?
Stanley began screaming. I have a boss, I have an office, I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real, I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? And everything went black.
What is happening?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Dead?
She would soon turn to go call for an ambulance. For just a few brief moments,
Oh my
she
God.
considered the strange. It was almost
This is...
this much she knew.
Thank you, Cairo. Hi, how are you doing?
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I
Yeah.
am sane. I am in control.
You're not real, Maria.
What is real
Whatever your name
and
is.
what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way,
Nobody's
seeing this
normal.
man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
The narrator has infected another. Yeah, imagine it's just like, now it's just another one, and another one, and another one, and it will just keep like changing people. Am I Stanley? I don't know if I'm Stanley anymore. Am I?
Stanley had never
I
seen
am.
the office
Okay.
less brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was.
There's
Very
different
much.
lines every time I started. Okay, wait, question. I'm guessing, what is this input? Oh, every time I play it, I can do one input. Ah, I wonder what will happen then. Should I just restart until I get it? I kinda want to. Give me a second. Hello, hey Zachary, hi, how are
All of
you?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Where is
simply
it?
missed a memo.
Oh right, I first need to click on those. I need to close those computers. And then I can put an input? Where is the input? I really want to do that. Where is it?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I guess I gotta do it like an actual ending to get it. I'm a little sickly, but I'm hanging in there. Okay, I hope you feel better. What are you feeling? What's wrong?
When Stanley came to a set of two...
I'll just go somewhere.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty cool room.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Pretty nice room, actually, pretty
Stanley simply
comfy.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink? No? Please, I want cola. No, actually, I hate cola.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really.
I'm actually looking at the vending machine. Also, you're really... This narrator has no patience. Like, I'm here for like 2 seconds looking
At
at...
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow, okay. Ooh, I wonder what this says. This has like actual text on it, I think. Whoa.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room. The first open door on his left to get back to business.
To get back to business. And what's in this room? It's like a... I mean, that room seems more interesting than this one. This one seems scary. I'm just gonna go with whatever I think more interesting.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 10 years ago.
Wow. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty of... penalty for jumping off. Oh, wow. Hello, hi, Bernil. I wonder if they will actually just... What happens if I... No, I won't get an ending for jumping then. I will just die. Like, guaranteed I will just die.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on...
Oh, there's a room there.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story...
Can I oh yeah, I can't
nothing
jump.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I mean,
I don't know
yeah.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I mean, you did play annoying guitar music in a white space at the start of the game for me. I don't think you're that on my side. Just because I got out of bounds once. You're so rude to me. You were really rude to me, actually.
Now
Oh?
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, fine. I'm giving you one chance. Fine.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
How am I happy
There's
now?
all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
What? This is a
I want you to
circle.
stop. We would both be so much
How?
happier if we just stopped.
What?
And I think I have a solution.
What's the solution?
Let me show you.
Huh. Oh, there. What are the differences? Are those the same? I mean, I think those are the same room. How is his face doing? I'm doing good. How is the turtle doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty tired, but I'm having a good time right now. I kind of scared going in a dark room. Loading, 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 loading.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What? Whoa.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay.
This place.
Yeah.
I think I feel happy.
This is pretty nice.
Feel happy.
This looks like a VR chat world I'll be in for like a while. I'm not even joking. Oh, this is... Sure. I love this game. This game is pretty funny. I'm doing good too. Yay! I'm glad you're doing well. What? Whoa. Okay, you cannot continue. It's only the circle. That gave me a heart attack. Same. How long will this go for? Is it like a loop, or... That looks trippy. The inside is bigger than the actual room. Oh. It's pretty calming. Dude, Sure, you know what? I'll stay here. That room looks scary. In here it's nice. I can go back whenever I want to. Whenever I feel like this had this, you know, effect. Pretty lovely, actually. The Taco Bell actually scared me, by the way, like really, really badly. I was so like, wow, and then BAM! Oh, is this the end? Is this the end? Red. Whoa! Whoa! That's actually really cool. They're like flying next to me. I feel like I'm on drugs. Whoa! I'm doing drugs right now. That's so awesome. I really want to stay, but I really don't want to stay, like, at the same time. Should I go? If one person will tell me to go, I'll go. But I'm staying until then. Ah, they're all going. Where are you going? How did it not loop yet? Man, this takes me back. I love playing throughout the original. This is the original. Ah, is it over? I think it's over. There is no more shiny. Ah. I wonder if there's an ending in this place, or is this just infinitely going like this? Oh, okay, no, it's a loop. Yeah, it's just a loop. No, I know, but I played it when it came out. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, fine.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right.
It's like, no, wait, where are you going? Don't go! Okay, no, wait, we gotta, I don't want it to loop. This place looks really sad. Can I go back? Can still go back. You have to go out the way you came to get the ending? Oh, can I just stay there forever? Like, until I get an ending? Pretty. It's pretty pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Wait, I gotta clear my nose. I gotta clear my nose, 1 second. I'll mute, wait. Oh wait, my stream is still called I Am Lizard, right. I was supposed to play a game where I'm a lizard, but that didn't work. So we're playing this instead. Hi Vazric! How are you, Vaz? Okay, no, that's endless. Okay. Hello, how are you doing? We just did drugs, Vaz.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
This is just stairs to kill myself? Drugs? Yeah, you missed. Those are just the the way to kill myself. Is this the only thing you can do?
No, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, I almost jumped by accident. You can only do drugs or die.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay, but if I go back, would you say something? If you give me more dialogue, then I'll consider it. You just gotta give me more dialogue. You know, that's all. And I'll be happy. You know, this is a very What? What is... Okay. Drugs. Heart. Here, I'm going back here. More dialogue?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
No, actually. No. Drugs.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Say
Heard
something.
me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Yeah, before you acted like it's just restarting and nothing bad happens when you restart. But in here, I can actually die. Okay, fine, I'll go back again. I feel like I can really mess with him by going back and forth. I really hope that's like intentional. I mean, obviously, give reason. Yes, give me a reason to stay alive. I got nothing to do here.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
No. I'm just here to mess with you. It's being stuck on this one animation for a really long time now. It's only this one now. And this one is like, I don't know, not my favorite. Not my favorite one. So I'm gonna go back to the stairs. Oh, you're not even gonna say anything? Really? You don't care anymore? Not even like a single thing. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it, narrator! Are you really not gonna care about it? Why is the narrator not caring about me anymore? I feel so sad. I feel like he doesn't care about me. Why does the narrator not care about me? I want attention. Narrator! Please, I'll go back. Give me attention. Narrator! Are you here? Are you still here? Narrator? Out of dialogue, I guess. No! I guess the narrator doesn't care about me. I'm sad. Well, goodbye, narrator. Narrator gave up on you. Okay, fine then. I don't care about you, narrator. I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, narrator? This is it. This is it, narrator. This is your last chance to say something to me before I do it. Hey, Chuck, I'll catch you. Okay, sheeper, here I go.
No!
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you,
You
sheeper.
lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Okay. At least now you're giving me attention.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
This wouldn't have happened if the narrator was Rick Astley. He would never have given up, true. Finally got some attention, yeah. That's all I care about, narrator! I just want attention from you. Oh, Fate! Hi! Hi, Fate! How was your stream? How are you? Everyone follow Fate! Fate is really cool. Shout out Fate, how are you? We're playing Stanley Parable, and I want attention from narrator. I just want the attention. That's all I want. Oh, Pokemon Unite. I'm actually, when I played Pokemon Unite, I was pretty good at it. I think. I played Lucario, and I played the Ninetale, I think. I forgot a bit actually what I played, but when I did it was good. I remember carrying games. It was fun. I should play it more actually. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I want more attention from narrator. Narrator!
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Also, thank you, Sheeper, for catching my fall. Hello, hello. I hope your stream was nice. I hope you're doing good. The stream was good. It was my first time playing Unite since like the second month it was out, so I had to relearn the game. Oh, what did they add? I'll keep catching you. Okay, Sheeper, come on, let's go. Let's go, Sheeper. I'm gonna jump again, because narrator doesn't care about me anymore. Narrator is rude to me, and he doesn't care.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't. Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Wait, I can't go back to what it was before. If you die, I'll go back? Wait, what? Speak! Keep talking! There was a bunch of new Pokemon I bought. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to the room one more time. One more time before I jump. Snorlax and Machamp used to be my best. Oh yeah! I like Pokemon. Pokemon's like an IP I really care about. I really love Pokemons. I think they're all of them are. I love Pokemons. I love the concept. And Pokemons. I love so many Pokemons. But it's funny because I have really bad memory with names, so I don't really remember any of the Pokemon's names. Okay, narrator, you don't care about me. You don't care about us. This is like, it's like I have a relationship with narrator. Narrator, this used to be more special when the game started. Nowadays you don't even care about me. Nowadays you only care about me staying in that room. You don't care about me, you don't care about my feelings, narrator. That's it. That's it, narrator. Sheeper, are you down there? Okay, I'm gonna assume Sheeper is down there waiting for me. Somebody can like draw a little doodle of Sheeper like holding their arms out. It's like, okay, Sheeper, catch me. Ow!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
At least you're speaking to me.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Is this a metaphor for drugs? No, right? It's not a metaphor for drugs. I like Swinub narrator kinda.
No, perhaps not.
I haven't. Did you try Lucario? Lucario is really fun. At least I think so. I'm like not strong enough. Keep doing this.
How much you dislike my game, but you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it. You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
You're not giving me attention. I want attention. Sheeper, I'm gonna like rash Sheeper. I think if I jump this time, like Sheeper is like gonna like Sheeper is gonna become a pancake if I jump down. I don't have Lucario, but I'll try him eventually. Okay. Assuming the position. I'll be honest, I have no clue why this ending exists. It's just dark randomly.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looked... Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are
It looks like you wanted the choice after all. This one is yours.
chance to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Did anyone? I don't think. This ending is really weird. I don't really understand the meaning behind this. The only thing I can think about is like a metaphor for drugs or something, but I don't really understand what this is supposed to mean. I don't think Gouda is in Unite. Oh, Gouda should be. I love Gouda. Shame. Gouda is pretty cute. Okay, what happens if I go up now? Sheeper, you ready? No, Sheeper is just like a mush, a scrape on the floor right now. Sheeper is literally like a scrape on the floor. I'll jump on you anyways, Sheeper, it's fine. I think it's a metaphor for possessiveness, maybe.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh my god, okay. It just ends. Oh no! Hey Truck, I'm back from getting the ice pack! Hey Truck, what happened? I just jumped without you. Whoa! Hi! Hi Francis! Hello! Hi! Heyo! Hello! Stanley Parable, yeah! I am playing Stanley Parable, I just got an ending! You guys came exactly as I died. I just jumped down from like a bunch of stairs and I died. I killed myself. This game goes hard. It does. Wait, I'm gonna follow you back. Wait, no, not follow you. I'm gonna. I follow everyone who raids me. Give me a second. Give me just a second. I'm gonna follow you. How was your stream? How is everyone from the raid? Hi. Oh my god, cute Sona. Oh my god, your Sona is so cute. Okay, I'm following you. Oh wait, I already followed you. Wait. I already follow you? Did I raid you in the past? Wait a minute. I did, didn't I? I think I did. You were playing. You were the dibba. You have raided me before the mall. I remember now. I did raid you. Hi. I was like confused, like, wait, do I just know you? No, I don't. Hi. Well, I do know you because you raided me, but you didn't raid me. It's like I raided you and hi. I hope you had a fun stream. I'm sorry. Hey, funny dear. Hi. Hello, everyone from the raid. I am A-Truck. Dear, I play video games. I also draw sometimes on stream. I also do stuff. Super hoodies, thank you. Thank you, super hoodies. Thank you. I don't know if I should continue, but what did you play? Wait, I should have looked. Did I shout you out? Wait, let me shout you out. So, don't worry, I don't have the weird clip thing that shows a random clip of you. So don't worry. You were playing Roblox. Okay, what game? What game on Roblox? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my dyslexia is going hard today. My enigmatic alum. Thank God, I know, right? Every time I rate someone and they have the random clip thing, bro, I like melt in my chair. I become dust. I become liquid and then I evaporate. Like from every single time they have the random clip thing. We're playing Friday night. Oh, Funky Friday. Okay. I don't play a lot of Roblox.
Wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh my god. Well, thank you for the raid. If you need to go take care of yourself and stuff, please go take care of yourself. It's important. You know? I wouldn't want you to like to stay here forever when you're starving or something. Well, I have the clip thing, but I always forget to shout out people. I need to do better. The clip thing. Fate, just so you know, I think 90% of streamers find the clip thing like really embarrassing. Because first of all, it's like, at least how I see it, this is like the first impression for all of your viewers of me, right? When you do the clip. And it's like, what if it's just a random clip, somebody like randomly clicked the clip button for no reason? What then,
When
you know?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the
Like,
correct
is that how people are gonna see me and I'm gonna be like, no, that's not me! I am better than this! I am better than a random clip!
just to admire it.
Good point.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
Hello,
the first
awesome
open
game,
door
I'll
on his
watch.
left.
Okay. There is, I wanna continue with the elevator this time.
Stanley was so bad at following
Yeah, so last time,
incredible he wasn't
before you guys read it, I went this way, and it was like place which I'm pointing at it in real life.
on the wrong road here.
There was drugs there. I did
realize
drugs
investing your trust in
in
someone
there.
else can be
Well,
difficult.
maybe the elevator did
The
drugs.
story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Mm-hmm.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
For her, is that my wife?
Stanley, your chance to redeem
Shiny!
to put your work aside.
I'm shiny!
Her back into
Hi.
your life. She's been waiting.
She's been waiting. I'm shiny! Okay, well, where am I? Sensitivity is really high. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hey Chuck, your face is cute and now also pink. Thank you, Sheeper. Catch it quick. It's a shiny. Catch it. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna. Right away. You better catch me. You better throw all the Pokeballs at me right now, or a Master Ball. Do I deserve a Master Ball? Do I get to get a Master Ball? Catching it. No, I'm not shiny anymore. I'm gone. Bye bye. Not shiny anymore. Bye bye. No more shiny. Hello? Ow, my eyes. My eyes. This game in white screens. Oh, up.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Wow, you sound like an actual voice actor.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
I can't move.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
To see
Let me show you
something
what's
nobody...
really going on here.
You just want to tell me that nobody likes me? Is that it? And obviously I live in apartment 427. Just like my room place. Hey Chuck, your horns look tasty. I want to lick them. Those are called antlers. And they're made from crystal.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Whoa! Okay, narrator? Okay. I guess I'm in their story now. Hi wife, good evening. I'm back from work.
This is a very
You're looking
sad
lovely as
story about
ever.
The death of a man named Stanley.
Oh my god. Good morning, employee 427. Press Z on your keyboard. No, I will not press Z on my keyboard. You pissed off the narrator. No, there's gotta be a way out of here, please, wife. Please. Do I have to? I guess I do. Z.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button.
What if I just
He's
restart?
eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
What if I just restart? I
feel
win.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I kind of just want to restart. I don't want to. I don't want to let the narrator win against me like this. There's a projector behind me? Where? Don't give him the satisfaction. That's what I want to do. This is a window, Vaz, if that's what you mean. Oh, never mind. It's a window. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you, narrator. Fuck you. You're not getting any satisfaction. You're rude to me. Bleh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, he doesn't care. I thought he would
Stanley
care.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know, for how smart the game has been so far, I thought he would care if I just close it.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Stream delay. Sorry. I mean, there's a lot. This is a little delay. I think there's like 10 seconds, maybe, more or less. Okay. Should I? No, I don't want to give him satisfaction.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay. How many endings are there in this game?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
Did you get the broom closet ending? It was my favorite. I'm sorry. A lot. Minus 12. Did you get the broom closet ending? This one's my favorite. Go back in. No. Cannot. Shiny! Guys, I'm shiny again! Do I deserve your master ball?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I didn't do it yet, so I'll go. You better throw your master ball at me before I'm gone, just saying. Oh, this is a fancy place. I'll have the broom closet ending. A lot, actually. Exclusive bathroom. Give me! Okay, whatever. Oh! 2 more. This is a place, definitely.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Manager? I thought this was the
Stanley
boss.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from
No
him.
shiny!
And so the
Bye-bye!
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
2845.
But of course, Stanley
Yeah, I
couldn't
wouldn't.
possibly have known
This is like the DM. This is like a really bad DM. Wait, I'm just gonna write 2845. I'm gonna roleplay as if I didn't hear it. I'm gonna roleplay as if I didn't hear it.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know the combination. Stanley simply began entering random codes
Yeah.
into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. 2, 8, 5.
He's just telling me. I hope your socks are eternally wet. Wow.
Forgotten, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with it.
This narrator fucking hates me. Okay. I'm training again. Hi. God, if you guys wanna catch me already, just throw a master ball. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your master ball. Shiny star deer. Or I'll be okay with ass beans. I'll be okay even with like a ultra ball maybe. I can't throw for shit, I'm sorry. What happens if I put the code now? 2845. Does it close it? What did it do? What? No? Okay. Did you get the broom closet ending? 2888. Okay. Oh, I can't anymore. I'll do it next time. Is there something when you do 888? Wow, pretty. Wow, that's dark. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh. I tried to click and then run away. Oh, Pikmin, thank you. Oh, thank you, Pikmin. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Pikmin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. I appreciate. I appreciate it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. It means a lot. I hope Zeno and Fate will appreciate too.
Stanley
I bet they will.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can I go back? Thank you, Mr. Pikmin. I wanna see if I go back, maybe I can put the code again. Oh! Can I? No, cannot. Elevator go up again? Apparently not. Yay, sub! Aww.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. No, I'm not going there. You're gonna like torture me again somehow. I'm not going there. Escape. Okay, that seems even more sus. This seems more sus than this. Like, this is like you're going to die. This is like you're gonna get brainwashed. I guess I'll go with die.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. I mean, that's what I said that it's gonna
The door
happen.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yeah. I know. I just prefer this than getting brainwashed.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his
Yay, death corridor! What is this? I mean, this does look like death. Okay. That noise was scary. Okay. Loading, 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 load. Poor. Hello? Whoa! Whoa! Okay! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, Pikmin! Whoa! How much is that? Wait, isn't that like a lot? Isn't that like a lot? Wait, how much is that? Wait. 10. How? Wait! Wait, how much is that? I don't know exactly how much. Wait, get bits. 10. That's $100! Pikmin! What's up? Pikmin, you didn't need to do that. I'm over there. I think. Thank you, Pikmin. That's $100. Thank you. Pikmin MVP for real. Pikmin, thank you. What? Okay. Pikmin, can you say something, please? Pikmin, please say something. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. You really don't need to do that. I'm like, thank you. I really appreciate it, Pikmin. I do. Should I? Well, a truck pork. It's really easy to break me, apparently. I mean, no, but actually, that's not that easy, but. I wanna hug you guys. I wanna hug all of you.
What a lad.
Yeah. Can we just hug? Can we like all hug? I wanna hug. I'm like, I'm not fully digesting the concept of people giving me money. That's like, oh my god. Thank you, Pikmin. Thank you. Okay. Group hug. I'm like slightly crying, group hug. I'm fine. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it a lot.
Stanley was inched
Now I'm going to like die. I'm like unpausing the game and there's like this giant fucking melting, breaking things, and I'm just gonna die now. All the support, the snuggles are yours always, my dude. Aww. Thank you, guys.
He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh
Perhaps
boy.
his death was of no
Thank you, Pikmin. I can't get over it. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I don't want to completely derail the stream. Thank you, though. I appreciate it a lot.
loss when plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I guess I'm gonna die.
Stanley,
Mate. I guess I'm gonna die. Oh?
Farewell, Stanley. As Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Wow.
killing him instantly.
Wow. Oh. What? Screw that. Yeah, I know. The sound effects are really loud. Hello? Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death
What?
becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. Where am I? I love the Taco Bell bong. Where am I? Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path of Stanley's office to the two doors was the first bit of the game built sections have been added and altered throughout the development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. I mean, yeah, I guess the two doors are the important thing, right? They're like the thing that tells the player that they have a choice, I guess. What is this? The office. It's like the show! Oh my god, it's like the show! It's like the... I'm sorry. Sound buttons. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a... Okay. Okay. Credits. Oh. There's credits here. Original music. Music kind of slaps, not gonna lie. Additional voice work. Original artworks. Steam support. Written and designed by Davey Warden and William Additional level design. Colin. What are those names? Editing, and Jack Parsons. Programming. Jesus. Jesus. Sound design. Robin Arnott. Urodo Origin. And the incapable Kevin being as an narrator. Kevin. Your name's Kevin, huh? Okay, Kevin. Oh, good night, Fate. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Good night. Sleep well. I guess this is like a museum of the game. Kind of looks like a museum. I've been in a museum before. I know how museums looks like. What is this? Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image that was a clock. Was there a clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of Stanley Parable HD Remix is to win. The point of the Stanley Parable HD Remix is to lose. What? What is this? More ending, fewer endings. More narrators, fewer narrators. More Stanley, less Stanley. Huh? What is this? Warzone? That looks ugly. Alien base? What? Was that chat leak cute? Wasn't the chat just Uwu, Sabella, and Devi? What is this chat? Leak? Wait, what? Wait, Zeno, what are you on about? Also, Pikmin gave you a sub. You should thank Pikmin, I think. By the way, hi. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage wars against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. I get that. What? From Wong Yong. Subject. Urgent response needed. Please. What? Please, I would like you to... What? No. Go back. What? Go back. Go back. Why is it going so fast? Hello? Stop. It's going like randomly. Controls room do. I really want to know what do the lights in the control room do? I just like actual emails. Are you a rock? There is a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Oh. How is the game going? I hope it's good or better than the first one. From a cool man. Wow. I guess those are chats that they got. I assume. I have no idea what's happening. Oh. Apartment timer. In the previous version, the choice leading you to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Huh. Wow. Who are you people? Oh, you're weird out that we have more than like 2 people in the chat. I see. I've been here for quite a while. Yeah, they have. Zina just noticed, I guess. Sending levers. Wow, so many levels. Okay. How big is this place? I feel like I'm getting lost. I've been here. Yeah, I read that. Did I hear whispers? Wait. I feel like I heard some whispers, like a single whisper. Oh, okay, I'm here. I know where I am now. Let's go here. I am Frop. Aha! Narrated outtakes. Kevin, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game for awfully 3 separate times. Over 2 years of development, those are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just gonna
No one here is from the Sable chat. The Sable chat? Oh, right, when I played Sable. No, there's a few people. I think Bertil was there when I played Sable. I'm quite sure. How the exit? I mean, it's pretty cool that they left us here to see development. I always love seeing development of video games. Are those like different? This is the one that we used right now, right? Probably this one. This one looks more alive than this one. Yeah, this one's like boring. This one's like good structured. This one is alive and interesting. There's some character into this one. Okay. I guess I'll leave. I don't know. I've been destroyed.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Will this turn off my game? Don't turn off my
Can
game.
you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I mean, they're nothing without each other, I think.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. Be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
What do I do? 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 Hello? Am I gonna die? Cute warm Axolotl, then isn't our enemy. I love Axolotl. Where is Axolotl? How'd you call me a frog? Die. Rip. Wait, do I click exit? Do I click begin game? Do I continue? What do I do? Frogs are pretty cute, I guess. Frogs are adorable. Guys, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I kinda... Resume? You sure? Go. I don't think it's gonna end. I don't think it's gonna end. I think I'm actually just gonna die.
I'm
I think I'm dead. Hello? Dada? Ah. I think I'm dead. I'm just dead. I should have closed it before it was happening. I'm dead. Okay. Do I do it again and this time I close it? I wonder.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
decided to go
mean?
to the meeting room.
Oh.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why can I not click on it? Click on it.
Stanley
There you
went
go.
around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Turn, there is. I see no P, only weird upside down G. Huh? You guys are talking about some things. Oh. Okay. I think I get it now. What? Where am I? Wait, what? This is different. Right? This wasn't here before. Was it? I don't remember this hallway. Am I going nuts? Wait, maybe there's other new things? How much did this change? I don't know. This does look new. I don't remember this, but maybe I'm just insane. I could be. Superdale, you know who the cute warm pink axolotl?
When Stanley
Do
came to
you?
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh yeah, okay, I wanna go back. Sheeper told me to put 888, right? Sheeper, this is for you. If you're still here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I'm also in a
Stanley
rush.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs. to
I'm
his
in a
boss's
rush.
office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
888 didn't do
Tearing
anything.
through papers on the boss's desk,
2,
pulling
8.
books off the shelf,
Fuck.
looking behind paintings,
2,
desperate for clues
2,
to his
8,
situation.
4. I'm clicking it right.
A keypad behind the
2,
boss's desk.
8, 4, 5.
Be? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't helpful, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
True. True. I do need to relax a bit. Thank you, narrator. This is the first time I'm with the narrator's side here. I just need to relax a minute.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. So... Switch! Okay.
Time for a nice touch.
Okay, well, ow. Okay, thank you. Oh. Man, there's so many nice people on the planet. Like, actually, there's so many nice people. So what do I do now?
Straight ahead through the large door.
Do I go here again
Control.
and this time close the game and maybe something will happen? Or do I go to the mind control facility? I don't think anything will happen if I close the game. Will anything happen? Probably not. Mind control, Felicity. You beat Box battle against the Sonic the Hedgehog. That sounds a bit random. Hi. Does the camera follow me? It does not. Mind control? I mean... kinky, I mean weird. There's only one button here. What is that? What is that? Kinky! Yeah, I don't know how it would be kinky, but...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Maybe. What if I just go back? What if I just go back? No, okay. No going back now. Okay, so what is this? Camera. What the? What is that? Are those like futuristic computers? They look like... I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh. Call... I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna click the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired.
True nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
Whoa.
many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally
Can I zoom in?
this place where freedom meant nothing.
I can zoom in. Are those repeating? Oh, they are repeating. Okay, they're not. I thought they actually have like so many different offices, but those are repeating images. Now, where is my 425? I think is mine. 427. I don't remember which one is mine. Whoa, what is this one? This one has like red text on it. Employee 528. What the? Well, okay. I don't know. I don't. Which room was mine? Does anyone remember? This one, 427. Oh, there you go. That's me. That is definitely my office, right there. 528 looking kind of sussy. Okay, so that's my office. It actually does look like my office.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh, the
Was this
music is so
reason he was
nice.
happy with his boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
Bye, Droplet. Bye bye.
blind to the world?
Whoa.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Mind control
As the
status
cold reality of
offline.
his past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. And it's gonna click random buttons. What's up here? I should probably look around. What is this? 4. Okay, just a button saying 4. I'm not sure what is this room exactly. Whoa, that looks kind of sick. Where's 3? Yeah, wait a minute. Where is 3? There's only 1, 2, 4. What is this? Nothing. So 1, 2. 3 is missing. I guess I should find 3. Do I need to oh, there's 3. Wait, let me try to click all the buttons in order. Okay. 1, 2. Here I go. 3. I wish you could sprint or something. Yeah, this is really okay. I guess that's kind of it. What's up? Hey, Alfonso. Hi. We're playing Stanley. I don't know what's happening right now. This is like a funky room. There was like a cool place, and now it's just like. Actually, maybe I can just continue. Do I need to do anything? I don't think I need to do. Oh, there's 5. Ah. Mind control ideal, waiting input. Is that the new one? Nope. Everyone's really hyped about the new one. I'm playing the old one. The old one's so much better. The old one's the good one.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Are you antler strawberry flavored? When I'm shiny, yes. When I'm not shiny, no. Shiny H-Rock has strawberry flavored antlers. Can I can turn it on. What happens if I turn it on? Do I just die on the spot? I kind of want to turn it on. I really want to turn it on, actually. Quite badly. I think it'll be funny. Please?
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes! Yes! I am the bad guy.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
Ooh, am I gonna fight the narrator?
Find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Maybe I should go?
Detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
What?
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
What?
What a
Button.
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Wait, click the numbers.
Until the ball is off.
Turn it off. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Wait,
Time to talk about
can I do this?
about me. Where we
No, those do nothing, probably.
means I barely know where to start.
Incorrect.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. Die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
What happened?
I erased them.
Ah.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Okay, 1,
Sometimes when I tell it, I
2.
simply let you sit there
Quick.
in the office forever,
Quick.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
What's happening?
Or I let it
4.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you is quite rich.
5.
Hate to see
Come
it
on.
go.
Where's 3? Right! Right, you're right. I forgot 3. Fuck! Fuck!
Only
Oh, there's a door here.
left.
Wait.
But I'm enjoying this so much.
Ah.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Right?
Oh, thank you.
These are
Okay,
precious
1,
additional seconds.
2.
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're
3.
going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to
4.
screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, oh, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button.
No, I'm going with the numbers. Oh, wait.
Anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
Any idea what your purpose in this
Good
place
enough.
is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But
Shit!
to keep the action moving along.
Bye, Afonso. Good luck editing the video.
Death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
What is it?
To see you made humble.
Incorrect.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world. That's
Green.
fine.
Green.
But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Good.
you can't. Take a look at the That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Okay, I don't know what to do. What do you do?
Cling desperately to your frail life. Or will
Beep
you
boop, beep boop. Beep boop, 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 boop.
Other choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh my god. Is that the end? Okay, I'm going back there. No. What do you do there?
He decided to go to
No.
the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly
Oh wait,
needed
actually I
support
should
in
look for
his
the
work.
computer.
So
Right.
the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
A blank flashbang, yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Bye-bye.
doors, he entered
I'm in a
the door
hurry.
on his left.
I'm in a hurry, please.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Going to a
Wait.
staircase,
Oh, never
Stanley
mind.
walked
Okay.
upstairs to his boss's office.
2845.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Revert flashbang. I mean, a flashbang that removes your vision, like just makes it black, is the same as a flashbang that blinds you with white. So it's the same thing, really. Okay. I am going... I have no idea how do you do it, but
Large door that read mind control
I really want
facility.
to. I bet there's a way. Okay, we can do it. We can do it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Oh, my
screens.
mom. 1 second. No, I'm back. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Can I-
Did he have the strength to
Give me.
find out?
OMG. Did you think I'm gonna like just... That fan art. What did you see?
Now the monitor their true nature revealed.
What did you see?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
Let's see, can I see my office
used to images on a screen.
from here?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
There it is. This one right here. That's my office. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control? Or
It shocks Isabella Ville. Oh, that's what you saw. Okay.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
Pirate?
someone else's control? Never.
Why is there just one
It
named
was
Pirate
unthinkable.
here?
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, okay. Let's look at this room a bit longer this time.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
I don't
all
know.
been monitored and commanded from this very place.
What about this
As the cold
room?
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle
Purple,
the
blue.
controls once and for all.
Is that a pirate? He's a pirate? Maybe, I guess. Okay, okay, wait. I think it's about the cable. Right? There's a cable going here. Like, this door is what I want. I need this door. Right? To open this door. Oh. I think I opened it last time by doing the numbers, but I didn't go in time. Let me try. Let me try. I think it's that. You just gotta follow the cable. I think so. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Come on. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be so smart.
And when at last he found the source... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yeah.
what you wanted?
I want control.
Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
I need to wait for it to turn on, I think.
Let it go. Take the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Do
I'm
it.
afraid you don't have most of the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators...
Let me just do thing. Stop talking. He's talking for so much. 2 minutes.
Say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Okay.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame. Time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until
No,
the bomb
okay,
goes
okay.
off. But what precious moments.
Press any key to send power.
More time to talk about you.
Okay, I don't know.
Me.
Oh, purple.
What all this means.
Purple.
I barely know where to
Pink.
start.
Sorry, pink, no purple.
What's that? You'd like to know who your co-workers are.
Pink.
A moment of
Incorrect.
silence before you're obliterated.
Blue.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Huh?
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Yellow.
Raised them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
What do you do here? Red button.
In this instance of the story,
Incorrect. We enter
I
passcode.
simply let you sit
What?
there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
I feel so stupid. Does anyone know what to do here?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Oh, orange.
Let it burn to a crisp.
Green.
Say this, though,
Red,
this version of events has been
blue.
rather amusing. Insensibly, take back the control.
Everything here makes no sense.
Rich,
No, there's gotta be something though.
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put
Blue.
some extra time on the clock.
Blue.
Why not?
Blue. Do the thing.
Additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
Oh, you're pink. I
No
am.
idea where you're going.
Not blue. Maybe press 1 and blue.
You just
Oh.
saw that timer, that something in this room was
Pink.
capable of
Okay, 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 okay.
I mean, look at you.
3,
Running
and
from
now I'm gonna
button
press
to
3.
button, screen to screen, clicking on
I'm gonna
every
press
little
3.
thing in this room.
Maybe.
These are the buttons. No, these
Stupid dear. Ahaha. Wow, Seb. Okay.
or this door.
Didn't do anything.
Anything, something here will say.
What?
Why would you say
That's just green.
that this video?
What do you do? I don't get it. What do you do?
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution?
100.
100, 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and a retching explosion of fire and metal over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died.
Died again.
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. Until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces.
The cabins have numbers?
You better go peacefully.
I don't know.
Choice. Make
Uh,
it or don't. It's all the same to me. All I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
0.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
This is tricky. This is like really tricky. I don't know what to do here. Like all the buttons do the thing. I don't know what thing, Sliver.
Outside and perhaps rain started. And if
I need
it
help.
rains,
I don't know
I'm
what
sure
is it.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I'm like speedrunning now. I'm gonna do this bit 100 times until I get it.
Stanley
Do it,
noticed
okay.
Two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
YouTube tutorial time? No. Yeah, I gotta find out. Or one of
Yet
the
there
people
was not a
will,
single
one
here.
person from chat will help me, or I figure it out by myself.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
scuff model. Wait, sorry. I think you gotta change to scuff. Gotta change to scuff. There you go. Perfect.
Again, I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so
Oh.
much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. Oh, they're so nice. There you go. Normal shine. Normal scuff. The normal of scuffs. Okay.
Coming to Stanley's, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's true. That's what I'm doing. Kiss the broom.
Here's the door. Just go.
Thank you. I don't... Maybe I should look around more in the room before I turn it on. I won't let him win. I won't let him win. This is a good villain.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
I have no nose. Thank you. I'm killing dodos? Why are you killing dodos? If light is on, call 914 immediately. 194? No, what am I saying? 914. What did they say? 194? 914. We talked about this. 194 and 194. I think that's like a different ending. Okay.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What if I'm stupid and there's no actually way to beat it and like it's supposed to make you feel bad for not... No, the game wouldn't do that, right? It's like... It feels like
Now,
there's gotta be something.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
There's
of an
me,
employee
right there,
Stanley's
in the middle.
co-workers,
That's
the
me.
lives of so many individuals
I have
reduced to
no nose, but I need boobs. This game would 100% do that to you, I don't know though.
place where freedom meant nothing.
Pirate. Oh yeah, wait, what about the pirate? Is that the pirate up there? Where is the pirate? Where did it go? There, this one. This one's a pirate. What is it? Is it just a pirate? Like, does it mean pirated version of the game? Because that's my office there, I think.
This mind control facility, it was too hard
Okay.
to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yar.
He was happy with his boring job.
The music is so nice.
Manipulated to accept it blindly.
Okay.
No.
No.
To believe it. He
I
couldn't
refuse.
accept it. His
Yeah.
own life in someone else's control.
Never.
It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Okay, what do we do
Controls
here?
Labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Wait, the
Walking,
roof.
eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to
Does
sink
the
in,
roof mean anything?
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
There is
exert
stuff
its
on the
terrible
roof.
power over another human life, for he would dismantle
Wait.
the controls once and for all.
I don't know. I actually have no idea. Like this, what is that even? Maybe I need to look at the roof when I click it? Let me look more anyways. I'll look at the roof, but I need to look more. So there's... I bet it has nothing to do with the colored buttons. Absolutely nothing. I bet, or I already bet, it has nothing to do with the color buttons. Like, guaranteed. And the color buttons are just there to, like, confuse you or something. But there's nothing in here. Except the roof. The roof is the only thing I didn't look at before. I see codes. What? Where? Oh, 0521. I can try those, but those might also be just like things to confuse me. There's no 0, is there? I don't think there's a 0. Yeah, there's no 0. I don't think so. And like almost, yeah, all of the codes have a 0 in them. What else can it be? I don't know. Like stuff to confuse you, probably. Mind control is ideal. Waiting input. Can you skip the dialogue this time, narrator?
At last he found the source.
Please.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes.
After they kept you
Okay,
insane
you're not
all
gonna
these
skip
years,
it.
you
Okay.
go and you tried to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid
Okay, I think this is where you start.
For example,
You start here.
find this pertinent.
You take
Stanley suddenly
and you go here. Okay, okay, let me try this.
initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Maybe.
In the event that this machine
I
is activated
think
without
so.
proper DNA identification,
Clamp the door. Oh, maybe.
detonators are set to explode, eliminating
Good
the
idea.
entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
No, come on.
Time to shine. You are the star. It's
Okay,
your
it doesn't
story
open.
now.
Hi, Watson.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
Pink.
to enjoy it.
Okay, I know I said it's definitely okay.
But what precious moments each
Nothing. What do you do in here? What do you do? I'm losing my mind.
I barely know where to start.
Okay, follow the cable. Follow the cable.
I'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Follow the cable.
Solace before you're obliterated.
Okay, this cable only goes there.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and
Wait.
dying alone.
Okay, wait.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone.
Red. Maybe the order that they show up. Oh, three's. Wait, blue's. Wait.
Has been rather amusing.
Blue.
You try to make sense of everything and take back the control.
Click! Okay, I guess I gotta do it first. Okay. Three. Blue is three. Wait, maybe this could be it.
I'm sure whatever I come up with
One
next
is.
go around
Okay.
will be
Okay.
even
Okay.
better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
What is second?
You know what?
What is second?
To hell with it.
Let's do something.
Some extra time on the clock.
Yellow is. I don't know.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I'm gonna guess. Okay, yellow is second. I'm just gonna assume yellow is
Is
second.
it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed
Yellow.
to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that time
Okay.
in this room?
I don't know what's happening.
I mean, look,
Uh,
from button to button, screen to screen.
But so is a cute bee and so is a cute.
These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Dude.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One soul?
I think I have a suspicion I am stupid.
But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution?
Do the thing, Aatrox. I'm trying.
Look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail.
I really am. I'm trying. Dude, I'm.
And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And
What?
Stanley died again. Take a look at the
427.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Uh,
Into a big room and then nothing.
I do a flip. Okay. Ugh. I just flipped. I did a flip.
Or will you let it go easily? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
Yeah, I'm dead.
All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say,
You're not getting the satisfaction, Vader. I feel so
tell
stupid.
this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Guys, I need a hint. Can anyone give me a hint? Does anyone actually know?
Two open doors.
I need a
into the
hint.
door on his left.
You deserve a little. Oh, you do. I'm playing this without even looking.
A single person here.
Like,
Feeling a wave
I remember
of
the-
disbelief, he decided to go up to his boss's
no, the room closet ending. My favorite ending. No, please, give me back my room closet. No. Okay. I can't. I'm not anything.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't remember anything in this game, to be honest. Oh boy. Do you know if it's even possible?
Or just go.
Like the thing that I'm trying to do is there like anything to actually you can do? Damn, you are now out of the closet forever. I just did random stuff and you got it? Go down the stairs. I did already go down the stairs once.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know what you're even trying to do. I didn't hear. I'm trying to turn off the bomb. Is there a way to turn off the bomb after you
Lights
did
rose
the
on an
thing?
enormous room packed with television.
Or should I just... I don't know. Maybe I should just turn the mind control facility off instead of on.
To find out.
There's a bomb. Yes, Sliver, that's the whole point! I turn on a bomb and then I'm trying to defuse the bomb, but I don't know how to defuse the bomb.
Building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals.
There's like,
images
well,
screen,
you'll see this time. Pay attention this time.
eternally monitored in this
Oh wait,
place.
where am I going? I'm going here.
Meant nothing.
Dude, I don't remember this. Okay. Oh, which outfit?
This mind control facility.
Dappers.
It was too horrible to believe.
Try it. If you win, retry.
Stanley really been under someone's control all
Okay,
this time?
I'll try to turn it off this time.
Boring job that his
Maybe this will help, maybe.
manipulated to accept it.
Bah.
No.
No.
Refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never. I love the narrator.
Was it even possible?
Kevin's doing a great
Truly
job.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off
The heart of the operation.
and see what happens.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this...
What? What? What happened? Was that the end? What?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Huh?
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
I did?
He had defeated the machine.
What?
Unshackled himself from
No, I
someone
didn't.
else's
This is fake. This is wrong.
freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as puzzles so late, so
Thank you.
where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
Oh, that's so
sunlight
bright.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power.
You did it. I
that he was
didn't.
seeking, but happiness.
This is not what I wanted.
His goal had not been to understand, but to
Wow, that's pretty though.
no longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's not really a door. You get the basic bitch ending of doing everything that Nightmare tells you. Good job. That's why I'm just trying to figure things out, Sam. I didn't want this ending.
Stanley felt the
Now
cool
you are in
breeze on
Skyrim.
his skin.
Kinda looks like Skyrim, yeah.
Liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow, that was pretty lame. And unsatisfying. Achievement unlock, beat the game. That was lame. I wanna turn off the machine. What?
But Stanley simply
Okay. I think I accidentally did that ending. Okay, lovely.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Finally, you can
decided to go to the
commit
meeting.
tax evasion now. Let's go! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Now trash the felicity. Okay!
Yet there was
Ah,
no
I threw that
person
chair.
there
You
either.
didn't see it.
Feeling a
Da!
wave of disbelief,
Shit
Stanley
on the floor.
decided to go outside his office, hoping he might
Broom
find
closet
someone
and...
there.
I'm sorry.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
To his boss's office. What is this room? Where? Oh. What's this? It didn't let me open this before. Oh, a proper elevator. What the? Why is that panda being killed? Where? Okay, where am I? Da, 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 da. Stanley. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 do, do, do. What happens to my cousin? Eh, it's okay, they're fine. Why is this such a long elevator? Don't you... What? No! Come on. Go down. Is this just a vibrating room? What is this? It's not an elevator? I'm going up. No, go up. What happened? I'll show you, I'll show you. Is this the entire place? It's just a vibrating room. Do you not like vibrating? I didn't know those existed. Well, here it is, Redson. Here it is. This is what happened. Ah, I'm sorry you had to see it. Graphs. What? We should get you one. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. It's pretty nice here. Dun, 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 dun. Recommendations from the overnight commentee. 91? Wow. Fine, let me out of here. You win. This elevator is useless. Okay. Let me out.
Here's the door. Just go.
Thank you. Here's the door. Just go. Thank you, Squidward. Kevin Squidward. That's your name, Kevin Squidward. Kevin Squidward. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Each time. I need a hint though, I'm so stupid. I'm like way too stupid for this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I wonder if you can get there. Can you? You probably can. I wonder how. Dun, 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 dun.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally in this place.
I'm trying to like think of like things I still didn't try in that room. So the colors are useless. Sorry. The numbers are useless. The files are useless, I think. I became wow, that was a good Minecraft villager in sound. No, that's not good.
Couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable.
Okay,
Wasn't it?
let's try
Was it even
again.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, there it is.
Proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Wait.
Happy or sad or
No.
content.
Okay. You can't go back.
Walking, eating, working.
Why do you hate numbers? It didn't work.
From this very
It
place.
just didn't work.
As the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its
5,
terrible
mind
power
control,
over another
offline,
human.
offline,
For
offline.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Beep, 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 beep. Where's the 0? Okay, this is like a code that keeps repeating 0521, but there is no 0. What is 0? Could there be like a number here? That is like a button here that's supposed to be 0, but it's not. Maybe this is 0? What is it? I'm gonna cry. Okay, come on. We can do it. What is this? Some text, doesn't matter.
And when at last he found the source of the... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these
I
years
didn't.
ago and you tried to take control of the machine for yourself, is that what you wanted? Control?
Okay, let's start with this button. This button, and then you instantly go here,
There's only so much that
and
machine
then
can do.
here and here.
You were supposed
Yeah,
to
that's not a big time waste. I can try
turn the
it.
controls off, leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have
What?
the power you think you do. For example, and I believe your
Whoa.
pertinent. Stanley
Do you guys see the
suddenly
num?
realized
What is?
he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Is the game broken? I think the game's broken.
Without proper DNA identification,
Okay.
detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
2 minutes.
Say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
You. I don't know. 5 to 1.
Much better than what I had in mind. What a shame
Shiny.
there's so little
Okay.
time left to enjoy it.
Thank you.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going,
Okay.
what all this means. I barely know where to start. You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to me.
Okay.
I erased
What is this?
I turned off the machine. I
What is
set it
this?
free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of
But-
the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office.
Please.
forever, pushing continuously and then die
Give me
again.
something. No, no.
I let the office sink into the ground,
No.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn
No.
to a crisp. I
No.
have to say this though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Nope.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away
Nope.
from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around,
This is not a puzzle. I don't know what.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Thank
These
you.
are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't
The,
grow on
okay, the time is moving again.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah,
Or did you just assume
very
you
much
saw a
so.
timer, that
Absolutely no
something in this
idea.
room was capable of turning it off?
That's sweet of him. Yeah, kinda.
From button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved. Do you have any idea what...
Any ideas? Do you guys have any ideas? Like whatsoever? Because I'm like really, 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 really lost right now. Wow. Pausing to buy time. I don't know. Please, I doesn't help. I don't know.
But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10, 100, 1,000? I look forward to finding.
Nice chair you got there. Sorry, I've been trying to get Tyler in a maid dress. I mean, I am of no help. Okay. Okay.
The bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me in the wreck.
No, I feel. Alright, what's up, Seb? I just pooped in Ark. I pooped. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Good job, small Sabella.
Fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
Maybe I'm just not meant to do this. You know, maybe I'm just meant to get the boring bad ending.
And
You know?
died again.
Maybe that's just what I'm supposed to get. What an achievement.
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to strike. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
4, 2. But 7. Like, if there was a 7, what could be 7? I don't know. Like, you can do 427. I bet it's like the code is like 427 somehow.
Will you cling desperately?
42.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Announcement. Seb just pooped in Ark. Everyone congratulate Seb. Good, congratulations, Seb. Congratulations. Crack the code.
Kit Kat, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say.
Well, the moment I click exit again, I'm gonna explode and die. Should I just give up on this? I don't know. I feel stupid. Yo, yeah, it's kinda hard to get. I'm so proud of my.
I'm so proud of my favorite Discord kitten, spellasmall.com 트위치 TTV, the coolest YouTuber I know besides PewDiePie.
Okay, I'm glad you're proud of yourself. That is awesome. Jesus. I just want to know that it's possible. I feel like or I'm stupid, or that this is not possible. Like, or that I'm really stupid, because I think the average player will get this like the second time they're there. What? What the? What? What just happened? What? Buttons! Oh yeah. That's so awesome. Do I really need to click all of those? Okay, I guess I do. Ah, yeah, 7. Ah. Heaven is just entire fidget toy. Click all of them. I'm doing it!
Made in heaven.
Made in heaven. There's so many! Do they turn back on after a while? No, they don't. Okay. No, they do! They... What do I... So you cannot press all of them, they just restart. Buttons. 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 Okay, fine. I don't think this is an... I think I just need to restart. I don't know. Maybe I need to click all the red ones. I can't even... Oh my god. Come on. No, you can't. You can't. Okay, fine. Thank you, game. Wait, what about that weird office? I think I... Do I just get it again? Okay. Cool, now I can just go here every time I want to. Yeah. But wait, I think I got lucky once and I got a different office.
Was it a sign of something?
You know?
He hoped it was.
And I dodged it by clicking in a different thing with a computer.
When Stanley came to a set of two...
Seb, did you play this game? I want to know if Seb did this ending. I bet Seb did this ending and you're not telling me anything to torture me.
Not a single person
Yes.
there either.
Seb, can you give me a hint, please?
Stanley
Can you give me a
decided to go up
hint?
to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I didn't like... I don't know what you're doing. I didn't do what you're doing.
There's the
Oh.
door, just go.
Smart Seb. Like, I really want to check online on like a hint, but I just want the hint. I don't want like the entire answer. That's because H-Rock is a rule follower.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
Can anyone do me a favor and look at the thing and like on how to do it and just give me a hint? Don't tell me how to do it, just a hint.
The lights rose on
You
an
know?
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Like, I would really appreciate if somebody did that.
To find out.
You know, somebody should make game guides that instead of just giving you answers for stuff,
For the number.
just do it, it's easy. Instead of giving you answers, they should only give you hints for stuff.
So many
Hint, buttons.
images on a screen.
Wow.
One of them, eternally haunted in this place. Freedom meant nothing.
Buttons.
Mind control facility.
Buttons.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
This time? Was this the only reason? What if... Yo, what if I become the narrator?
Blindly
Yo, can you mod this game?
refused.
Wait.
He couldn't
We could do something like I could like do the voice act. I could do the voice acting and then send it to Seb and then Seb will play it and I'll be like the narrator. Can you mod this game? Can you do that? Is that possible? Is that like easily possible?
control. Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I think that would be a really funny stream.
His entire
If
life
Seb plays
utterly blind
the
to
Stanley Parable but I'm the narrator. Like I can change the lines as
the
well.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
That'd be
reality of
awesome,
its
to be
past
honest. Yeah,
began
it
to
would.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This is like, it's not really a puzzle, you know? I could give you the right button combination, but that wouldn't be fun. Oh wait, is that like an actual hint, the buttons? So you looked what to do, it's the buttons. So I wanna tell H-Rock, but I don't. I need a hint! I need like a proper... Obviously it's something to do with the buttons, like there's buttons everywhere. You know? But maybe it's not, maybe it is. So it's a button combination. Can you think of like the slightest hint for me? Just like the smallest itty bitty hint that you can think of. Maybe it's turning off all of the computers. Can you? This one has a power off. Let's see, does anyone else have it? Dude, I am just dumb. I'm stupid. Dude, I beat Portal 2 without even like the slightest problem. And now I'm like, the Stanley Parable is like the hardest puzzle game apparently to ever exist. What is this? What do you do here? I don't get it. I bet like those things are here for a reason. They want you to use those to like get for places quickly. Can you open this and like run away maybe? I don't know what that is. Is that a vent? What is that? I don't know. Doesn't look like a vent. No, I mean it though. I can beat Portal 2 with like no problem. Even like first time playing it, I wasn't never stuck at something as much as I'm stuck in here. Like I was stuck like for like a minute or two, but not this much. Portal 2 is fun. Portal 2 is lovely. I love Portal 2. Yeah. Also, the music for Portal 2 is really underrated. At least that's what I think. Where's my Portal 3? Maybe one day. But I think Portal 2 ended in a pretty good spot. I don't know. I don't know what... Like, they'll do something to the story. Like, they'll have to ruin the story for Portal 3. Or maybe it will just be the robots. I don't know. Play Portal Reloaded or whatever it's called. Yeah, I know. Portal Reloaded is actually really, really hard. I know that. Portal Reloaded, you have to be like to work at NASA or something to like... to enjoy it, I think. You know what's underrated? You, Seb, and Seb. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. The time travel one. Yeah, I know. True, I do need to reload it actually. I love you, Ritson. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Panda. Reloaded took me a while to beat, but I eventually beat it with no hints. It was tough. I did the first few levels, and I was really surprised by how difficult the first few were. But I think I did pretty good. I've seen other people, most people just gave up on that level that I did. Like, that was like the level that most people like give up on, because that's where the level where it gets really, really hard. I think, from what I've seen other people do. I showed it to a few people, and all of them gave up on that level. I'm walking around here. Reloaded has. Wait, it's you too or me too? A lot of levels that want to make you give up. Oh, okay. I'm talking about the first one though. Okay, it's something to do with this button. Then you go here and maybe press this button. Buttons and buttons. Should I just try again? Like, I know if I try again, nothing is gonna happen because I don't know what to do. Maybe this thing. These stuff. Like, will it turn green when I click the right button? Because those like 4 red dots are like everywhere. So when I click something right, will it turn green? I don't know. This is like a really, really hard level. This is like insanely difficult. I don't know what to do in here. And I'm scared pressing that because I don't want to waste anyone's time by just clicking it for no reason. Okay, fine, just try it. I don't know. Just try something. Okay, here I come.
And when at last he found the sword. Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I love you, Ari.
After they kept you
Oh, love you
enslaved all these
too.
years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than
Okay.
that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly
I'm ready.
realized he had just initiated
I'm ready.
the emergency detonation system. In the event that this
You guys are still welcome to give me hints, by the way.
DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to
If you feel like I need it. Okay, I'll stretch.
You didn't move in quite a while. Take a stretch.
say 2 minutes.
Okay.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Okay.
Mere moments
2.
until the bomb goes off.
Wrong.
But what
1.
precious moments
Wrong.
each one of them is.
Okay.
More time to talk about you.
Lovely, 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 lovely. 3. Wrong. Okay.
Barely know where to start. You'd like to know where your priorities are. A moment of solace before
Okay, no. I need to think. I need to think. You have 2 attempts remaining.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood.
What?
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly.
Incorrect. Re-enter
Raise
passcode.
them.
What could be the passcode? What could be the passcode? What could be the passcode? Like, it's not 2845, right? Because there's no 8. Water time. Okay, I'll drink water.
Water time.
So... 2845 is the code for the boss. I am in room number 425, I think. 425. Can you do that? 425. That sounds logical. Is that my room or 427? Which one? Which number was my room?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office room.
Okay, I'll try 245. I don't know. I forgot exactly what was my number.
To the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Hey, I hope you're having a great stream. I'm Alert. Take care. Okay, Looney, thank you.
You try to make sense of everything.
I'm having a good stream, yes. I'm very confused about the game though. It's really hard.
I just hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
Will this
Hell with
do
it.
anything?
I'm going to put
Maybe?
some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stan.
Enable
Doesn't grow on trees.
backup power to activate?
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be
Is this the backup power?
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer?
Okay.
Something in this room
Okay. Can I
mean,
use all my points because ahaha 3-hour stream.
scream.
I feel so defeated. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel so defeated. I like, what do you do here? What do you do here? Can I get a hint? Sliver, please. I refuse to give you a hint. Please, Sliver.
Clicking on every little
I
thing
need
in
a
this room.
hint for this.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big
Hug, aww.
red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stan?
Sneak to my DMs. Okay, what's in our DMs? I'll tell you about your nuke thing when your stream's over, H-Rock. I'll give you a hint here. Okay, what's the hint? What's the hint, Sliver? What is it? But you can't say anything? Okay, sure, but make it a hint, don't just give me the answer. What is it? I won't say anything, I promise. What? Yo, no, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. You have to be lying to me. Why can I not say it? I need to say it. I need to... Sliver, please let me say it out loud. Is it actually not Fuck, I said it. Wait, I gotta check it on YouTube. Wait a second. I'm gonna check it on YouTube. I don't care anymore. There's... No, I'm looking on YouTube now. That's it. I'm looking on YouTube. The Stanley Parable nuke ending. Let's see. I'm done with so okay. So what Sliver is saying, I'm just gonna say it out loud. What the? Why is there Hebrew here? What? Why is there Hebrew here? Huh? Okay. So Sliver is saying that you cannot beat this. No, there's gotta be an ending, right? I'm just gonna skip. I don't want to see the way. Cause see, he's doing stuff. He did some sort of passcode, right? Oh wait, he no clipped. Never mind. He no clipped. Wait, is there actually nothing? Have I been actually shrolled by this game?
But hypothetically speaking, what would happen if the door suddenly vanished?
Are you for real? I am so mad right now.
Proves me wrong.
I am... Ha 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 ha. So there's nothing to do. I spent it all this time. How about I?
Game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to...
I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel, you know? There's like, I am, ooh. Are you for real?
died again.
What if there's an ending but nobody found out how? But they make it sound like it's a boss fight and he's like laughing at you and it's like you're gonna prove it to him. You're gonna prove it to him that you're good enough, but apparently no, you can't. There's no ending because it wants to portray the idea that sometimes you're helpless in life and can't solve everything.
Again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same, all a part of the joke. And
Okay.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
Happily ever after. Okay. Fine. You can't do it. I give up. You win. I'm going to heaven now. Take me to heaven. Right now. Take me to heaven. Yes. Buttons! Now this is good. Okay. Okay, so I in that very, very disappointing note, I'm gonna end. Oh, it's my screen on 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 my screen. Awesome. I'm gonna end the stream here. Please don't leave. We're gonna raid someone. I am mad. I am furious. No, I'm fine. But yeah, let's raid someone. Let's raid someone. Let's make it fun. This stream was really cool. And again, thank you, Pikmin, for the stuff. Thank you so much, and thank you for the raids. I'm like, I'm like feeling really loved right now. I won't lie. I am feeling quite loved. Thank you so much. Who do you guys want to raid? I could end a random person or someone specific you guys want. If I could know what to see, is he? Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait until after stream. Lol, hate this game. It's great. Oh, Betson is being a tsundere. Raid Aatrox. Great idea! I mean, I can raid someone named Aatrox, because that's not me. Aatrox. Who is this? Wait, cancel. Are they streaming? They had a profile picture. Aatrox. They have 7 followers. When was the last time they streamed? The Empire will fall. Hi. Hi, we're ending stream. They did stream 8 days ago. Look at that.
Listen to Shell Battle It's a good track.
Shell Battle, good track. I'll copy paste it in my tabs. I'll listen to it after stream. I'll try to. Is that what? I got Ninja Turtle. What? Gmail. No, don't end stream. I need entertainment. Too late. Bye bye. Thank you. A-Truck alt found Gmail. Yeah, this is where I stream when I'm I don't want anyone to see it for some reason. Yeah, I streamed 8 days ago for 4 minutes and then for 41 minutes. And oh, this is a bit trippy to see that someone has my username but slightly different. We could maybe, yeah, they seem like good options. Just a suggestion. Host me, raid me. You're not streaming right now. Let's see what they're up to. Da-da-da-da. Oh, it's this game! Yes. This game is awesome, I think. Is it the game I'm thinking of? Wait, let me lower the quality so I can actually see it without crashing my stream. Okay, sure, let's say them. Raid. Bap. Hopefully they'll enjoy the raid. Be nice to them. I remember them being quite nice last time we raided them. They're very chill. They're a very chill individual. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah. I didn't. That's fair. 0 out of 10. That is fair. We're not all winners, you know? Let's watch the laggy pet. Can't believe you just left because I came here. No, we're not all winners. Especially this pet because it's lagging. I don't know what's up with it. Oh. Bye bye! See you all tomorrow. Bye bye!